Hey guys, what's up and welcome to the Fitness Couch. My name is Rain Hudson and I'm your host. Okay, so some of you are like, what is the Fitness Couch? Is it a workout thing? Because I'm a workout nut. No. The Fitness Couch is a project that I started before, I had this in my head, right? Before COVID ever started. And when COVID started, everybody was locked down and I was like, okay, either I can, just be bored, eat myself to death, order a whole bunch of things from Amazon, or I can start a project that I've been thinking about for a while. So this couch was designed to bring amazing people on here. Everyone on here has great energy, but everyone on here has a story. Their story, their journey from how they got started for fitness, how fitness saved their life, how they incorporated fitness in their lives. So here today, I bring amazing guests. So I am going to bring this person out that I've watched I watched his career start. He's an amazing person, great energy. He's like, you know how you have so many vocabulary words that you can use to describe this person. So he's my rock. And he happens to be one of my biggest fans, and I love him and I support him. And I think no one else really has my back besides Amir. Wait, is it Amir? Am I bringing my own son on the couch? Is that what this is all about? Let's go, Amir! Hi, Amir.
Hello.
How are you? Welcome to the couch.
Okay.
So, I like your hat.
Yeah, thank you. I wonder who bought it for me.
Oh, I don't know. Looks really nice. Maybe Santa Claus?
Maybe Santa Claus. Maybe my mom, Tomato.
Tomato. So I had to bring him on the couch. He's always on the opposite side of, helping me out. He tells, it's so funny because we get into like so many arguments before. He's like, Mom, sit down, stand up, put the camera here. And we both are learning. We both made mistakes. Sometimes we didn't press record. Did you press record on the other one? You did? Okay. And he's always been there for me. So I said, who else could I bring on that is just amazing? And a lot of people think that kids don't go through things, that kids are not into fitness, that kids, they just go to school and that's it. But I had to bring you on.
Thank you.
So tell me about yourself, Mr. Amir.
So, my name is Amir Theodile. I'm age 14. I am currently practicing guitar, which is a difficult journey. We'll talk about that later.
Okay.
But the first journey I've went on so far.
Well, wait, before you go, are you in school? What school
do you
go to?
Yeah, I go to Bayside High School,
Mm-hmm.
9th grade, freshman, I guess. Great teachers. I'm enjoying the virtual, experience. It's not too hard, but it's kind of annoying sometimes.
How are you doing academically? Doing the whole virtual?
Oh yeah, I got 100 average.
You got a what average?
100.
Okay, first of all, when they gave his report card, I was like, is it 101 or 1 point something? 101.5 or something. I was like, does that average even exist? So I'm really proud. How are you dealing with the whole virtual thing? A lot of kids are having problems.
Well, I think they're having problems with the camera and everything. Maybe it's anxiety, maybe it's not, because I know a lot of kids now at this age have a lot of anxiety right now. So maybe people care about what they think and everything. But a lot of people are getting good grades. I'm not saying me, because they're cheating. And the only thing I don't like about that is because if you cheat and you go back to school, it's not that only you can't cheat because it's harder. It's that you're not going to understand the material and you have to go and learn it back again, which makes no sense. Right.
So it's working out for you.
Yeah.
But are you dying to get back to school?
Yeah. Not dying, but some days I could definitely live without the school, but friends and everything, I just can't. It's kind of getting a little depressing now. But
And I think a lot of kids are going through that stage where they need to be around other kids. I tell Amir sometimes okay, get out the room, come with me to Walmart, come with me to, I don't know, just somewhere just to get him out of the house. Okay, so you are in 9th grade and you are juggling 3 things right now. You're juggling school and you're doing a phenomenal job. Then you are juggling fitness and you're doing a phenomenal job. And then you're also playing the guitar.
Yeah.
So let's start with fitness. How did you get into fitness and who influenced you to get into fitness?
I'm gonna start off who influenced me to get into fitness. It was, Bruce Lee. Oh my gosh.
You said Bruce Lee?
Bruce Lee. Listen, because I was one day watching this television, right? 3 years old, 4 years old, I really don't know. But I was watching this Enter the Dragon or something. And I was like, I thought this was fake. And my mom told me it was real. I was like, you can do this in real life? And then I just had to do it. And I don't know what led to next, but I was in karate and Zen Masters. White belt.
At what age?
At what age?
Four,
3 or 4, But it doesn't matter. It means like, a little kid, basically, right? So before we started this, I went to another school, another karate school before this. I forgot the name. So I had a little experience, right? So as a white belt, I, did some exams, like went through the process of becoming a white belt. And how the system goes is that there's a white, high white, and yellow.
Okay.
I skipped high white and I went to another belt. So it's like skipping, you go to first grade, and skipping second grade. I'm like, that's how good I was. Not gonna brag, but that's how good I was. But the journey, it felt like I had a second family,
Yeah.
I never said it before, but like,
shout out to Zen Masters.
Zen Masters, man. Like, they were in person, they wanted to know your grades, it wasn't just a karate, It was like a lot.
So did you realize that, hey, I'm doing all this martial arts and I'm doing all these push-ups that Master Dennis did? Did you realize that you were doing fitness?
No, I just loved it. I mean, I could do 75 push-ups and everything. I thought it was a contest. I did not understand that I was losing weight. I didn't understand that I was being healthy. I didn't understand anything. But now that once you grow older and you don't have the body anymore, I'm like, oh my gosh. Karate was like the centerpiece of my life, know? Yeah.
So then you did, so you did karate, and then what made you say, okay, I'm not going to do karate anymore. Now, how do I keep my physical being up? Like, how do I stay in the fitness world? What transitioned you into that? And who helped you transition into that?
Okay. So, as you can tell, it's my mom, because she's like signaling right now. But so, I quit karate because it's kind of a stupid reason, but I realized it wasn't a sport. And at a young age, like 9, 10 years, I don't know when I got my black belt, but...
You have a black belt?
I don't know when I got my black belt, but at that age, so young, I was like, man, I want to do something with my life, I want to carry... like you say, I want to make a mark on the world, right? And karate's not really a big sport. I want to, do something. So I quit that. And
then you gained weight.
Then I get, my gosh.
Yes.
It's always a gain weight process in every life, right?
You gained weight.
So how I gained weight is I did nothing over the summer.
Remember that, yeah.
And I didn't realize, I did realize this. I kept eating because I realized, my body's not changing. I'm fine. But it adds up and you don't realize it. It's harder to lose it than to gain it. So I wasn't disgusted by myself like that. But I was just like, there's some things I couldn't do, like run with my friends and everything. I was like, no, I gotta lose this weight.
Right. So did you start taking classes? Did you go to the gym? Like
I started taking spin classes, right? I liked it at first, but I wasn't really too crazy about it. So
until you took whose class? Not my class, but you went somewhere and you took this man's class and you started liking it because he played rock music.
Sean's class.
Sean, that's so psycho. Yes.
Oh my gosh, Sean was like, it made me want to do like fitness.
Right.
At first, it was like, because I was hearing like Foo Fighters, I was hearing like all these rock bands, and I was like in the back, But it's just so much motivation, music.
Yeah.
That's how I got into music, I think, because I think Sean. He was playing the music, and I saw the passion, not the passion, but like the drive to like keep going to the bike and everything, even though I was just first starting out. And I was like, man, I said to my mom earlier in the car, I'm like, I don't like music. And it's not that I didn't like music, I just didn't like a lot of hip hop music. Yeah. It was a lot mainstream, and
okay, we need to change the subject. You talk about your like hip hop now. You grew up on it.
Okay.
No, but I do remember Amir used to take. I used to take him to the gym when he was younger, and he hated the music because it was so loud. He was like, I don't want to go to that gym. I think it was the Cross Island gym. He was like, it's the loud gym.
It's the loud gym.
He hated loud music, and it's weird because I love my music loud. And Amir didn't want to take my class. He didn't like taking my class because I yelled at him. And so I introduced him to Sean. I was going to Soul Cycle like crazy, and you started getting into it with Sean, and then all of a sudden the weight just started coming down.
Yeah. There's one thing I realized when I'm losing weight though. I'm still doing it, but I need to realize that I need to get out of it. When you're losing weight, you always say, I look fat, right?
Mm-hmm.
But, because right now, I'm like saying, I'm not overweight, but I still have like the chubbiness, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when you're losing weight, don't go too hard on yourself, I guess,
Yeah.
but go hard on yourself, you know what I'm saying?
Go hard, but don't be too hard.
Because,
yeah.
I don't know if there's not like dyslexia, I forgot the name, but when people stop eating just to lose weight, it's crazy.
It's several different disorders. But so now you since the whole quarantine thing, what have you been doing to stay, grounded with fitness, because you can't go to the gym anymore?
Yeah.
So have you been taking classes online, like?
Gym wise, I've been taking Atkins class, from
his name is Akun.
Okay, so
his name is Akun Akman.
Akun Akman's class at AA Army, I think it was there. But he's really driving me, but my mom introduced me to him, so like without her.
So he doesn't like taking my class, not because my class is not good, because he knows my class is the best, but it's your mom. Your mom's yelling at you.
Right.
He comes and he takes my class to help me out, like when I'm injured, but with Akun, he can really, even though Akun is yelling at him, it's a different type of yell, if that makes sense.
It's like motivation.
Motivation.
No, I'm not, like, I feel bad, like, but it's not me, it's you.
You're not getting no dinner tonight.
Wow.
So you were okay. So here's the thing: you're in class, you're taking classes, and then you're taking fitness classes. How do you juggle that? Like, how do you make that schedule?
Oh yeah, it's hard sometimes, because sometimes, okay. So basically, throughout the week, which is Monday through Friday, right? I go to school, obviously. During lunch break sometimes, I try to get it in, like my mom says.
Get it in.
I try to do Atkins class after school, because there's nothing you have to do after school. So but sometimes I learned that your body needs to rest, even though you're not you're ready for next thing. So I try to fit it in there as much as I can. But
you change your eating habits.
Yeah, I have drastically.
Yeah, we used to eat cereal like crazy.
It's crazy.
Oh my God, we used to have like 4 boxes of cereal.
Oh my God. But now I drink a lot of water.
A lot.
Yeah.
I think only in our refrigerator we have orange juice and water. That's it. And almond milk and oat milk for me. Okay, so now you have fitness, you have school, and then there's your baby. What is your baby? What drives you? What is that thing?
Okay, so that thing is called crack. But no, that crack is guitar. Like, man, it's not work, But when I quarantine started off, right? I started watching TV, but like for one day, because I got my guitar for Christmas, I think, and I would just not put down that guitar.
Yeah.
We
know.
7 hours probably.
Yeah.
5-6 hours a day. I would not even I would practice the same thing as watching television. I always had a guitar in my hand. I just realized that. I always had a guitar in my hand. And it's just a piece of wood. Yeah. It's a piece of wood in metal strings. That's how.
How do you feel when you play? Because when you're in school, you feel one way. When you're doing fitness, you feel another. How does that make you feel when you're playing?
I'm going to start with this before I answer that. So when I'm guitar is like a magnet to me, right? When I'm in school, I said to my mom I had to pick up the guitar, but she's like, "Why? It's not like hurting you." It's like, yeah. Every time I see it, I want to pick it up. So I'm like, every time, even though I got to play anything, I just got to pick it up. So what's the question?
I forgot the question. How does music make you feel?
Music. And I'm sad to say this, maybe I'll grow out of it, but depending on the music,
Yeah, well, the music you listen to,
like rock music. I'm starting to get into pop now because there's some Bieber. Oh my God.
Yeah, but shout out to Justin Bieber.
music just makes me feel I'm free. You know what I'm saying? Seems kind of cliche, but really, I mean, I have a lot of stress and anxiety about school and everything, about my life as a Black person in America. I have a lot of stuff going on. And then when I listen to, music is not a race. It's life. You know what I'm saying? It's, when you listen to Foo Fighters, a whole white group. I don't care. You don't see the white, you hear the music.
You hear the music.
I'm spinning. My mom came in the room one day and I was just on the spin bike. I was listening to music.
He was going on.
Oh my God, I was going off. And one musician that helped me, started it all, and helped me understand the Black community and everything, was Gary Clark Jr.
Shout out to Gary Clark!
Gary Clark Jr., man.
Yeah, you see this whole attire is Gary Clark.
Yes.
It's so weird because I used to work in the music industry, and I'm hip hop, I'm house, I'm reggae, whatever. But I never was into rock until Amir came around.
Yeah.
Listening to some of the bands, because I was just like Queen, the old school music. But you introduced me to a lot of you and Sean, but you definitely. You introduced me to it.
Yeah.
All right. So who are your 3 favorite artists?
Okay. Right off the bat, even though I said Gary Clark Jr., I'm gonna say John Mayer.
Yeah, we know. Shout out to John Mayer.
John Mayer is extremely talented. He's very wise. He knows knowledge. He shows me that you can balance a good education while being excellent at the guitar. He's a great person. I mean, even though I don't know him personally, but Next one, I would say Gary Clark Jr. Let's just get him out of the way, because Gary Clark Jr. as a Black man, oh my gosh, what he did is that guitars these days are so expensive, right? And everyone wants, it's like a PS5, your children's asking for games, are so expensive. But he showed me you can use a cheap guitar and get it in life, you know what I'm saying? So he just showed me the path to 1,000 different things, and I realized that at a young age. So he's just like my basis for rock or anything. Last, it's hard, man. It doesn't have to be a guitarist, right?
No.
I really don't know. Oh, nah, you probably not gonna expect this. Bob Marley.
Bob Marley.
Bob Marley.
Okay.
The Marley family. I mean, I realized that that's the first music I listened to. I saw his poster. I grew up on that. I mean, I just I remember that beat. Don't. It's always in my mind. It's just
Exodus, yeah.
Yeah.
And then shout out to Vanessa's aunt Vanessa, who also introduced him to Prince.
Prince, yeah.
So and the funny thing is, I mean, as a parent, we think we know everything. I did not know that Prince was an amazing guitarist. I just thought he was just
guitarist.
Yeah. I just thought I thought he was just an artist. He sang, he performed.
Yeah.
I didn't know he was a guitarist. So you introduced me to a lot of things. And it's good that you found I mean, I guess you get that drive from fitness, school, balancing all these things. There must be somebody in your life that could teach you how to juggle all of these things.
Teach you how to, okay, there's 2 things.
Who's that? They can't hear you when you go like this.
My mom, listen. The drive, man, that's you, man. Because sometimes I'm lazy, and then I look at my mom, I'm like, she does so much at the same time for so many people. Jesus believes this, my guy. She does so much at the same time. I'm like, how, man? And it's it makes you think becoming famous is easy compared to this.
Right. You know what it is, and I always say that kids watch what you do. They don't really do what you tell them to do. If you can sit there and talk to kids and you should do this and you should do that. That goes in one ear and out the other. Not all the time, but the thing is, kids watch you.
They do.
And there's sometimes I'm like, all right, Amir, get up. And he's like, I don't want to. I'm like, no, let's go, let's move. So I'm very, very, very proud of you, because you got a grade point average. I never even saw. I got a 60, and I was like, yay, they got a 60. And you're taking music and you just love it. And one more question before we go into the crazy questions. Have you ever, at one point, with school, fitness, and the guitar, you felt as though you were going to give up?
Yes.
Or
God, definitely. Jesus. Oh my God. Okay, let me start with individual ones. Guitar, first of all, because every day I feel like I'm gonna give up. Not every day, but I just feel like I can't do it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I would watch, and it's something wrong with like today. It's social media. You watch other people, and it doesn't have to be celebrities, let's say, but it's other people that make you feel bad. As a beginner, I'm like a year in, like Amir, chill. Like you're not supposed to be that good, but you know, I want to be great, but I don't want to be like pushing myself too hard to the point I'm not even gonna like guitar anymore. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you got to realize one thing, and I keep telling you, you are already great.
Yeah.
You are already I think it's a solid year, and he's playing phenomenal. So when he gets like that, I'm like, you gonna quit? We don't do that over here.
Yeah.
What about fitness? Have you ever like, I'm done?
Fitness, not so much, but yes. I mean, fitness is it was an on and off go thing. You know, I felt like, I mean, it wasn't that I wanted to quit. It was just that I did it 1 week. And then I'm like, I worked out 1 week, one time, and then next week I'll work out, doesn't work out. That's how I went, you know? I didn't really want to quit it, but I wasn't consistent with it.
Quarantine helped you be.
Quarantine helped. It forced me to get on the mic, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or do your mom's class.
Yeah.
And, you know.
What about school?
Definitely, oh my gosh. I've reached one point, and it was like from 1 second, I was like, man, I feel like cheating, but then I was like, no, don't do it.
Yeah, he came in, he was like, oh, have you ever cheated? I was like, I'm not going to, no.
But there's been 1,000 points in school where I just felt as though other people were smarter than me, even though they knew more things. And one thing I know about myself I gotta fix, I have sometimes low self-esteem because I see that I used to be in, let's just say science class. I always raised my hand, I always did this, I always got the answer correct. One time I didn't get the answer correct, I would just beat myself up about it. You know, I need to stop doing that,
But the first thing you do is you realize what you're doing, so you just, you kind of fix that.
Yeah.
So, I'm proud of you. Okay, here we go. Your favorite color?
I don't have one, but I really don't, man. Black or red.
Black or red? Okay. Your favorite drink? Not alcoholic drink, but just... That's what I asked the adults, but your favorite beverage, yeah. Besides water.
But I'm gonna talk about bar beverages. It doesn't have to be alcohol.
Right.
Shirley Temple.
Shirley Temple.
Yeah, you know.
What's your favorite junk food?
Junk food? Man, I don't really know.
We don't even bring.
Yeah, I don't even like. Oh. Ooh, baby, I got Popeyes.
Do you like to watch a drama or comedy?
Comedy, definitely. Oh, Adam Sandler, Kevin Hart, just.
Oh my God! Shout out to Kevin Hart and Adam Sandler. He's like loves you guys.
Yeah.
Would you rather live in the sea or the sky?
Sea's kind of dangerous though.
You said the sea's kind of dangerous?
But the sky's kind of boring. So sea.
The sea?
Yeah, what'd you pick?
Me, I'll pick the sea.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, right? Like, the sky is so bland.
Yeah, the sea. You want to know?
Yeah.
Go see.
Adventure.
Go see. Do you like the daytime or nighttime? I already know this answer.
Do you?
Yeah.
What do you think it is?
Nighttime.
Really?
Yeah. Because I go to bed at 7. He's like up to like 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah. Like.
And doesn't get up too late. What is a sound that you love to hear?
This is gonna sound really cliche, but you know, I only have one person I liked besides you. Like, I only have one person I liked in my life. It's not a sound. Can I just say a feeling?
Okay.
It's a feeling that like someone likes you. You know what I'm saying? It's a feeling that you like the person and they like you back. Isn't that a song?
Yeah.
You like the person, they like you back.
Take it back. Loving somebody and somebody loves you back.
Song.
Right. That's you're like, oh, that's all. What's a sound that you hate to hear?
Oh my God! Shout out to Apple, bro. When that alarm goes off, bro, I want to get a gun and shoot the phone. Like, it's the most annoying sound known to mankind, bro.
The alarm on your phone.
Alarm.
Okay. And your last one. Who is your favorite superhero?
I'm gonna name 2, like realistic and unrealistic.
Okay.
Shout out to Batman because Batman has no powers. He shows kids that you have intelligence. Your intelligence is like the best power you can have. You know, he defeated Superman. Like he's God. But non-realistic. My mom. Like, come on now.
Oh, Sting! You can have dinner tonight.
I don't get beaten? Oh my god.
No, you don't get beaten. That was nice.
Yeah, you know. I mean, I can explain why if you want.
Okay.
Okay.
Sure.
So, you know, my mom, I don't realize it now, and I will realize it. She is the key to life, basically. My whole entire life. Like,
I'm gonna start crying.
no, because, like, she is the branch to everything I've learned, everything I've done, everything I've went, everything I've known. Literally everything. Like, you know, if like, people say, oh, there's God. Your God is the person who created you and raised you.
Right.
And I'm going to say raise you, because there's some parents that, like, create a child and don't, but you stuck by me. You know what I'm saying? So.
I love you. Oh. Okay, I'm not gonna stop crying because I'm gonna mess up my eyeliner. Okay. I just wanna let you know that I'm proud of you, and I've said that, and I know I can be very hard on you, and I can yell at you, and I can like get out my room, but I am so blessed to have a son like you. I, you know, you have some of my energy, but then you don't have some. Like, it's just, you have bits and pieces, and I'm gonna be honest with you. If your father was alive, he would be very proud of you. Your grandmother's proud of you, your Titi Lydia, your family, everyone that, you know, even people that live in our community, we're just really proud of you. So I just want to thank you for coming on.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Nice to meet you.
So you kicking me off now?
Yeah, I'm kicking you off. Get off.
Oh.
Thank you, Amir. So guys, yes, I am grateful that you guys are tuned in. Hopefully you're watching me on YouTube. And if you're watching me on Facebook, go to my YouTube channel and subscribe, because this is going to be the last. Facebook, everything is going to be on YouTube. And one thing I want to end with, support each other. Support each other. I mean, I know these big corporations out here, but it's the small people that need help too. So don't forget that. And I love you. Rock out.